Well, hello, Cancer. How are you doing? It is time for your bonus reading for the month of April 2021. Time for a bonus reading. Okay, those of you new to my channel, when I do bonus readings, the intention I'm putting into it is to pick up on details that I missed in the main monthly reading. But you never really know what's actually going to come through. Not really. I got to put some kind of intention into it, though. So, anyway, let's get right into this. If you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading, please look in the description box of this video. Okay? That's the only way to schedule a personal reading with me. You got to look in the description. Okay? So let's do a quick vibration check between you and the person that you're dealing with. Quick vibe check. See how your energies are behaving, whether this is a current person in your life or a past person in your life. You're still trading energy back and forth. So let's just see how that's going. Let's see how your all's energies are behaving. Quick vibe check between Cancer and their person of interest, universe. Okay, the Page of Wands in the reverse. Could be a fire sign that you're dealing with. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo doesn't have to be, but I do think that there is some silent stalking going on. Okay? Somebody has their eye on you, or you possibly have your eye on them. I see some watching, but not a whole lot of talking. Typically readers usually view that as the Page of Swords reversed. I typically any page in the reverse, because that's a little bit immature, honestly. We've all done it, but you know what I mean? So anyway, let's see how that plays into the rest of the reading. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 2 more. This deck's about had it. Lovely deck. Shuffle's beautiful, but man, I hope it's not time for it to retire yet. I love this deck. Boom! 7 of Cups, 10 of Swords. All right, you're giving in, aren't you? You're throwing in the white towel. It looks like you're making a very, very speedy recovery, though, honestly. Okay, I do see communication happening here, but I don't really see, at least the person that you're dealing with, I do see communication, or at least attempted communication. With that Page of Wands reversed, it's really hard to say whether or not communication will be successful. But with that Knight of Swords upright, Knight of Cups reversed, I think the person you're dealing with is finally reaching a point to where they feel very emotionally independent, okay? You still feel unfinished business here, but you're being pretty strong about this, okay? You got that strength energy right there. Queen of Cups reversed. 5 of Cups reversed right next to the 10 of Swords. That's crazy. Okay? So I do see you just throwing in the white towel. Look, for some of you, this could have been like an on and off thing. And I know I say that a lot, but there's always people, the countless people that come to me dealing with an on and off situation. So could have been an on and off thing for some of you, but either way, it's just done. Done. I think a lot of you are starting to explore some new options, new opportunities with the 7 of Cups right there. I do see something new coming in for you here, but there's still just a little bit of healing. You're still in the middle of a healing process. So is the person you're dealing with the 10 of Wands in the reverse here, okay? To me, the person that you're dealing with, this feels much more like, look, I'm done with this, but I still want to be amicable. I want things to be cool. I don't want there to be any bitterness here. You know what that? They got the 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. I don't really see a whole lot of bitterness coming from this person here. Maybe a little bit from you. Maybe a little bit with that Queen of Cups reversed. But for the most part, I feel like this feels like it's just done. Done. I want to look a little bit more at this person that you're dealing with, though. Just a little bit. Oops. Just a little bit. Okay, because that Page of Pentacles being the underlying energy, it looks like they do have something that they want to say. They do want to communicate with you. Let's just look a little bit at the person that you're dealing with, person of interest. See how they feel about you, what their true intentions are. Ooh, one just flipped around. Hold on. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords. Okay. So they're kind of up in their head. They don't really know exactly how to say what it is that they want to say. But they do have something they want to convey to you. They have a message they want to communicate to you. They just don't really know how to word it, I think. That's probably why that Page of Wands was reversed next to the Knight of Swords upright. 1. Whoa. 2. 2 more shuffles here. Okay, out the Tower card. Okay. Six of Wands reversed, Queen of Swords reversed. They're still a little bit bitter. They're more bitter than they're letting on. Could be a Virgo for some of you. 10 of Cups reversed, 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Look, yeah. Dandala. Could be another Cancer for some of you. But they are walking away and moving on from this right here. They're at the end of their rope. They feel like this is it would be a complete and total waste of time. 6 of Wands reversed, 10 of Cups reversed in the very heart of the spread. The overall energy is the Tower. So, Tower card, 6 of Wands reversed, 10 of Cups reversed, 8 of Cups. Dude, done. They're at the end of their rope, okay? They're moving forward here. They do want to communicate to you, though, okay? Because this didn't exactly end, but you see communication's not coming through, though. Could be blocked communication. Some of you could have blocked this person so they can't communicate. They're a little bit pissed off, a little bit, but for the most part, they're both throwing. You're both throwing in the white towel is what I'm seeing here, okay? Both of you. So, yeah, this looks like there's not a whole lot left to say about this, man. Not really. Well, I don't really feel like this warrants an action spread because that right there was pretty clear about the actions that they're taking. They're walking away. They're moving forward. They're moving on. Okay? And I think they want to communicate. They want to communicate, but I don't really know. I don't know. Like I said, either A, they're too afraid to communicate or don't know what to say exactly, or you could just have them completely blocked, whichever one it is here. But let's just see the most likely outcome here. Most likely outcome. Because I'm thinking something new's happening for you here, but it's kind of slow. Ooh, the 10 of Cups. Oh, that feels new. 5 shuffles. 1. You had that 7 of Cups. Page of Pentacles. 3 more shuffles here. 3 more. King of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Page of Pentacles reversed. 4 of Pentacles. All right, some of you could be dealing with an Aries. Okay, you're about to begin a new cycle here. There's that 7 of Cups again. There's other options available to you, okay? I really feel like you're a bit reluctant, though. A bit reluctant, okay? You still got your guard up. You're still very heavily guarded. Again, when we carry past baggage along with us, it can lead us to be very reluctant to allow anything new to come in. But I do think that you have other options available to you, and there is some potential here. There's potential with at least one of these new options. And that's the Wheel of Fortune right here. See, you completed a karmic cycle is what happened, okay? You've completed the karmic cycle. Now, see, a lot of times when we hear the word new cycle, it sounds cute. It sounds like, yes, something new, you know what I mean? And it is, don't get it twisted, but there's 2 things that kind of blindside us about new cycles. The first one is how quick it happens, okay? Sometimes it doesn't really happen very quick at all. We kind of wish, especially whenever okay, I'm done with that cycle right there. I'm done with that. Time for something new. It doesn't really always happen that quickly. Sometimes there's a lag. There's a buffer period from one cycle to the next, And a lot of times the universe will put you in that situation on purpose and put red tape around you to give you the opportunity to heal. Okay, and I really think that's what's happening here, The other thing about new cycles is if it's a new cycle, look, some of you, this old cycle was a repeated cycle that you repeated over and 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 over. Hey, it happens, man. It happens to the best of us. It's happened to me. It's happened to every last one of us. Well, here's the thing about repeating old cycles. After a while, when you become used to the same routine, doesn't really matter how toxic it is, we can become comfortable, okay? We can become comfortable in the most toxic situations. I learned this when I went homeless and lived under a bridge back in 2015. That's what I learned. About 3-4 months into that, I started realizing, whoa, I'm getting comfortable here. This is becoming my new normal. I'm starting to be okay with this and comfortable with this, That's when I had that Ace of Swords moment that I can be comfortable in any situation wow, that's crazy. And you can. So when we have a new cycle, it doesn't matter how toxic or how painful or whatever. It doesn't matter, the old cycle. If we've become comfortable with that, whenever something presents itself to us that's actually healthy with a lot of potential here, we can lock up in fear. You know what I mean? I don't know how to deal with this. I don't know what to do with a healthy connection. Don't even know how to respond to it. I wouldn't know how to function with somebody who actually treats me right. I don't know how I'd respond to being treated with the same love that I give. I'm used to giving love and receiving shit in return. And I'm used to that. Been experiencing that for years. So, you know what I mean? So this could be a bit of a shock for you, okay? Definitely. But I do see new opportunities being made available to you, okay? It looks like that old situation is completely squashed. You know what I mean? Done. Wow. Okay, well, let's look at the best advice here. And that 7 of Cups is still showing its face for you. As soon as I split the deck, I saw it. That's the 3rd time in a row that 7 of Cups has made itself known for you, okay? There it is again. There it is again. See? I'm telling you. There are other options available to you. Now, if you come to me for a personal reading, I will more than likely break down the science behind all this, but I don't have time for all that right now. Essentially, you don't want to go pursuing something new. Don't do that. And I don't think really a lot of you are interested in that, but leave the door open, okay? I'm going to give you my interpretation, okay? This is the way that I interpret energy behavior in the most efficient way possible. Leave your door hanging open, okay? Focus on your healing. If something new walks up to the door, we'll deal with that when it comes. Okay, but just leave the door open. Don't worry about who's going to come through it. Don't worry about if somebody's going to come through it. Leave it open and focus on your healing. Okay? I think universe has red tape around you right now. So right now, I don't really think anything is going to come search you out, and that's a good thing. Okay? Universe will stick you in situations that force you to be alone a lot of times, and that's an opportunity. Okay? Don't fight that. Don't fight that. Too many people come to me and they're fighting this process. No, universe is letting you heal. 10 of Pentacles. Focus on your money. Okay? Focus on something that can actually assist in your healing process. Well, I'm going to focus on saving money, building an empire. You know what I mean? 2 more shuffles here. 2 more. Boom. Okay. So don't try to overthink the process, okay? Don't try to overthink the process. It's very important to understand that there's 2 types of manifestations, okay? You have A type and B type. The A type manifestations are those things that you will more than likely manifest more than once throughout your life. And there will be people around you that can help you manifest these things. Things that you can map out. You can plan the steps from A to Z, like a new car, a new job, a new house or apartment or something like that. Those are A-type manifestations. And then you have B-type manifestations, okay? Those are the big things, the huge things, something that you've never experienced before, something that more than likely nobody around you has ever experienced before, okay? The multi-million-dollar business, the perfect, healthy, happy, successful relationship, you know? These types of things, something you've never had before. The problem that we have is we try to use A-type strategies in order to bring about B-type manifestations, and you can't do that. The only way for a B-type manifestation to come into existence is to allow the universe to bring it to you. And there's a very specific code of conduct and a very specific line you must walk in order to allow the universe to bring it to you. But the main thing you have to do is get the hell out of the way. Okay? And by getting the hell out of the way, that means you can't plan every little step. You're not going to be able to figure it out. The only thing that you, with your logical, analytical, ego thinking brain, can plan out is a composite of steps it's taken in the past. There's nothing that you have ever learned in the past that is sufficient enough to bring you something you've never had, or you would already have it. You would have had it a long time ago. Okay? Plan the best that you can. Okay? I'm not saying throw your hands in the air and go with the flow. We do that to an extent. Plan the best that you can, but keep your radar on. Keep your radar on, because the most important things that happen to you are going to come from out of left field. The most fulfilling connections and the greatest opportunities are going to make their way in when you least expect it, from the least expected source, when it's the last thing on your mind. Keep your radar on and pay attention to your intuitive nudge. Do not allow emotions to cloud your intuition. Distinguish the difference between your ego and intuition without judgment. Okay? The goal is not to get rid of the ego. The goal is just to figure out which voice is the ego and which voice is the intuition. Which one is which? That's the ego. Okay, I know to ignore that voice. See what I'm saying? The goal is to get the ego and the intuition working together side by side as a team. Okay? Divine energy is just divine energy. You can use it for whatever you want, for good, for bad, to help others, to hurt others, and serve yourself. You're free to use it for whatever you want, okay? I would really advise that you don't use it for selfish reasons. It'll come around and bite you in the ass so hard you won't be able to sit down for a month. But you're still free to do that if you want. I would highly advise against it. I am not advocating that. But it is very important for you to understand that is your free will choice, okay? But don't try to overthink and overplan the process. Don't do that, okay? If you're carving out a new pathway, you're never going to be able to have that Ace of Swords moment. Okay, don't wait for the right time. Don't wait for when it feels right. If you're carving out a new path, it's never going to feel like the right time. Okay? You have to carve it out and then step back and say, okay, universe, show me. And then get to carving out some more and then step back and say, okay, universe, show me. See what I'm saying? Don't try to overthink the process. Plan the best that you can, but keep your radar on. Okay? Anywho, I feel like that was your message, Cancer. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I greatly appreciate every last one of you who tune in, play along, and continue to show love, support, and positive feedback on my channel every single day here on YouTube. I greatly appreciate it. It makes my job here worthwhile. Don't forget to look in the description box of the video if you would like information on how to schedule a personal reading. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between right now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.